Now you're listening to Living with Basil podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 13th episode of Living with Basil podcast. This episode's title will be The Mask We All Have to Wear. Why? Why the title you are saying? Well, to be honest with you, I got inspired for this title by a very well-known Syrian TV show from the late 19th, early 2000s called Al-Fusul Arba'a, or in English, Four Seasons. It's one of my favorite TV shows ever, and one of the very few shows that I can watch it like a million times in a row. I wouldn't even get bored of it. You can check it out if you speak Arabic, understand Arabic to a certain extent. And one of the episodes actually was talking about, I don't know, one of the main characters was like working on designing a poster for a play, and the play was about like different masks that portray different emotions, and basically the guy's sister got her heart broken, so in order to and the guy got heartbroken by someone that she loves, and that's someone she loves invited her to his own engagement, which that's why she had to wear a happy mask in front of the guy and his family. So that's why I got inspired by that title, because it's a true thing. We all have to wear this kind of mask on a daily basis, because unfortunately nowadays, if you show people your true emotions and what you're feeling inside, they can easily just run away from your life, and you'll become even way sadder, and you'll be feeling even way worse than you used to feel before showing your emotions, which is something I can definitely relate to. When I first moved to Brazil, and even after 6 years of staying there, since unfortunately I'm a very honest guy, and being honest doesn't work at all in Brazil for the most part, because once you show people your true emotions and that they take advantage of you and they run away from your life, especially if you're not as everyday happy as them and such, and you don't act as much as them, so just run away from your life and say, oh, fuck off, I don't need you in my life. So unfortunately, in many societies like this, it happens all the bloody time. That's why I felt extremely isolated in Brazil, because of that, and and due to the, my nature of just being honest and being transparent, and showing who I really am by not faking anything. Unfortunately, it drove most people in my life just away. That's why I only have very few friends there, which I'm grateful for all of my life, and for the rest of my life. But if we're talking about, like, I know, dating wise, or let's say having a huge social circle, yeah, it didn't happen to me because of that. Because unfortunately, I'm not a fake person, which unfortunately in today's society doesn't work. And yeah, and unfortunately, even till this day, I still wear. That's why, like, after I got out of Brazil, and moved here and moved to Portugal, I've decided I have to wear this mask because I cannot be here lonely again. And since I once I arrived here, I had no friends, nobody at all, so I couldn't just risk it by being all myself or driving people away by showing 100% who I really am. So sometimes, unfortunately, I have to wear this mask. I'm wearing this mask like almost every day, so I won't drive people away. But in the reality of it, I'm still extremely lonely here, even lonelier than I was in Brazil, because I don't have my friends with me. I don't have family here. I don't have a girlfriend, a wife, a life partner, because nobody loves me. No matter what I do, it doesn't seem to be enough to be loved. I've tried so hard to date here, but zero results. As usual, like, I even used paid versions of dating apps, so unfortunately it got to this level, but still nothing. I was only rejected all the time. So yeah, that's why unfortunately on a daily basis I have to wear this mask that I am okay. It's all good. Here's the funny version of me, because I don't want to show people what I truly feel. Otherwise, they would just run away or walk away with my life. Or heck, even when I was in Brazil, getting fired. So yeah, that's true. Because of that, unfortunately, I got fired in Brazil because of my true feelings. Unfortunately, people don't want to see that. They want to see this fake person all the time. So unfortunately, I have to adapt to this persona. So I have to be adjusted to today's norms. Otherwise, I will have not only no girlfriend, no family, but no friends at all. So yeah, I cannot risk it, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just a battle. It's a battle we have to fight on a daily basis. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you get older. It gets just worse and worse and worse. And yeah, despite the fact I'm gonna turn 30 this year, and people will be like, "Oh, you're still young," blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, relatively speaking, yeah, but in reality, not so much. I mean, come on, I'm 30 and I barely had any relationship. I only had the last one that lasted 5 months only. And yeah, despite my attempts to date to find a life partner, I'm always rejected, being humiliated, and yeah, and these all these women I tried to have a relationship with, they would just waste my time, my money, my energy, for nothing, basically. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. Just it sucks how the world works nowadays. It's absolutely horrendous. Yeah, I mean, what can we do, right? In my case, I'm just gonna, I know, keep pushing forward with my life, keep moving forward until hopefully I'll meet the one who just understands me. I'm not looking for a supermodel, that bullshit, that people think of. I'm just looking for just a woman who just loves me for being me. Like, yeah, I'm not very socially outgoing all the bloody time, but I'm just looking for somebody who just appreciates me for being me. That's it. For me, for real, like, it's gonna solve the majority of my problems, with living by myself. Because for real, if I had like a lot, let's say, girlfriend at least, at least gonna make me feel less lonely and be like more motivated to do extra activities and such. I'm doing already extra activities, but life would be a bit more enjoyable when I would have this special person who's for me, who's encouraged me, who's with me like all the time. So yeah, I really hope, I know how it's gonna happen. I have no clue, but I really hope it's gonna happen, because in the end of it, I'm just looking to have a stable life, wife, kids, and such. So I can, ha- have somebody in my life that can look up to me, and it make me feel like I'm appreciated for once. So yeah, let's see where this life is gonna take us. Hopefully for the best, for me, for you who's listening to this podcast episode, and I really appreciate the time you are taking to listen to my episode. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to my podcast on YouTube or Spotify. And by the way, speaking of Spotify, I know what's going on. They're not uploading the episodes. It's taking really too long. Sometimes they accept it, reject it. There's RSS issues. So probably I'm gonna keep posting for now, at least only on YouTube, until this problem gets solved somehow. So yeah, thanks again for listening. Hit the like, subscribe, share the podcast with your friends. Yeah, and I really appreciate any kind of support. And if you like my episode, feel free to click on the Get Me a Coffee link. So to support the channel, starting just $1, so it's cheaper than going to Starbucks, for real. And yeah, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.